Pleasant morning to members of the media and welcome to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service weekly media briefing for Wednesday, 20th November 2019. I'm Mystar, Superintendent of Police, Public Information Officer of the TTPS. I will now proceed to give you some information, and first I want to deal with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service app, and again we remind members of the public to download the TTPS app. Now the TTPS app has been trending as the most popular app for downloads in Trinidad and Tobago since its release on November 1st, 2019, and citizens have already begun to report criminals and criminal activities through the app. Thus far, officers of the Operational Command Center have already responded to 562 reported crimes. These include 26 reports related to armed robbery, 20 reports relating to weapons, ammunition, and drugs, 10 reports on child-related crimes, 5 reports on kidnappings, and 5 reports relating to murders. Many of these reports include photographic evidence captured by our citizens, and they are presently being investigated. Citizens can feel safe with the TTPS app as we give you the technology to call for emergency at the click of a button. So again, we advise the members and encourage members to please download the TTPS app and assist us in the fight against crime. Second issue we want to deal with, we know that we are in the election season. The local government election is scheduled for December 2nd, 2019, and we just want to remind persons of the role of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service before the elections, during the elections, and after the elections. We know that that political parties don't need to seek permission from the commissioner as it relates to political meetings, but we are advising political parties to please, when you are having a political meeting in the various electoral districts, to go to the nearest police station and inform the police officers so that we can provide security and safety during your political meetings. So we'll be able to deal with the traffic situations, we'll be able to deal with any kind of disturbance within the meeting, if there's any, and of course, preserving order. So I just want to remind persons of the representation of the People's Act. And I want to highlight what may happen prior to elections. And one of the offenses that we want to look at is disturbance of an election meeting. And Section 72 of that said act indicates that any person who, at a lawful public meeting to which this section applies, acts or incites others to act in a disorderly manner for the purpose of preventing the transaction of business for which the meeting was called is guilty of a corrupt practice. This section applies to a political meeting held in an electoral district between the date of the publication of a notice election under election rules and on polling day. If any police officer has reasonable cause to suspect any persons of committing the offense that was just mentioned, he may require that that person declare his name and address, and failing to do so, police officer, we have a power of arrest to put that person in custody as it relates to their behavior at that political meeting. So those are some of the things that we want to focus on: inciting, just disturbing a public meeting. The other one we want to look at is during election day. I know it's still a little early, but we just want to sensitize the public as we build up to elections, and it looks at the whole aspect of Section 88 says, no person shall hire or make use of any band of music on polling day. It also indicates that no person shall furnish or supply any public address apparatus, loudspeaker, insignia, banners, standard or set colors or flag during election day. We also want to look at the aspect of persons congregating near polling stations. And it says here in Section 90 that subject to subsection 2, during the hours when the poll is open on polling day, no person shall assemble or congregate in the polling station or within 100 yards thereof. We also want to advise employers, and it says here in Section 93, and it relates to interfering with employees' time off for voting. An employer who fails to comply with any provisions of Section 36(2), and any person who directly or indirectly by intimidation, under influence, or in any other way interferes with the granting of to an elector the prescribed period for voting referred to in subsection 36(2) is liable to a summary conviction and a fine of $30,000 or imprisonment for 12 months. So that is very important. Employers, given the necessary employees the time off to vote on election day. And finally, we want to look at a person is guilty of an offense, according to section 94, who votes in an election, A, knowing that he's not or she is not entitled to vote in the election, B, as an elector more than once in the same electoral district or in more than one electoral districts. So those are just some reminders as we build up to the elections. As we get closer, we're going to keep reminding members of the public of some of the offenses being committed prior to the elections, during the elections, and after the elections. All right, thanks very much.